Hey, Dr. Pete checking in. I wanted to bring up something I thought was pretty fascinating. So, remember when I said sometime before that 30% of the energy we consume a day, or the food that we consume for steady state, is needed to digest food? What's really interesting is that when you are fasting, and let's say you don't eat food for an entire day, your metabolism doesn't decrease. It might actually increase. Nevertheless, the burden on the system, as I described, should be about 30% less. So when people say, hey, when you fast, your body has all this energy to do X, Y, and Z, I think that's a true statement. And I think this is a cool way of sort of measuring what we feel and what we know anecdotally. That somehow, with that extra capacity or bandwidth, we are able to kind of redirect that effort towards other systems. And who knew? Healing takes energy. And it makes sense. When you're turning on autophagy and upregulating sirtuins and BDNF and reducing inflammation and healing your body from the inside out, releasing growth hormone, optimizing your hormone profile, etc., that takes some energy, and perhaps energy that you normally don't have energy for. So again, very fascinating. I'll just make this a simple example. Let's say that every day you consume 3,000 calories of food, and that you need a third of that would be 1,000, in order to digest that food. Well, if I go 24 hours without eating, it's interesting to me that the literature shows that your metabolism might actually increase. But what are we using that 1,000 calories for now that we're not digesting? Well, evidently, it must be for everything else. And all that else is very beneficial.